Hello, and welcome to our new podcast, 50 Cases of Corona. It's a podcast where we will talk about anything and everything, from guilt troubles to crippling addictions and so much more.
Script.
Our future episodes will be doing special guests, and we're going to be discussing relevant topics that we choose. And it's basically going to be it.
This week on 50 Cases of Corona, we talk about a lack of girlfriends, smoking addictions, alcohol, and last but not least, my favourite and final topic of the episode is no can do, I need a poo. And that be it. No, it's Stuart's turn.
That is lovely stuff from
Over
you,
to you.
Toby. So,
Thank
as well,
you.
this is our
Over to-
first episode. We're going to feature questions that were sent in from Josh's Instagram. His link will be in the description down below. And then we're just going to answer them, discuss them, and then, see where it goes from there.
Andrew, over to you. Take it away.
Any
Josh,
questions?
Josh, when are you going to get a girlfriend, man?
When you going to get
when-
one, Josh?
When I grow some balls, because I got to ask some people out, and
Yeah,
I just haven't got the confidence to do it.
He still hasn't hit puberty just yet.
he hasn't hit it.
Anyway, moving on. So, Andrew, you have had the most recent
Yeah,
girlfriend.
you know what? It's
How
been
was it
nice
for you,
being
Andrew?
being single.
How was the
Yeah.
actual relationship for you, though, Andrew?
To be fair, relationships are all good in that, but I think being single is probably like the best.
Oh, it's
You
way
can't
down.
be in a relationship. You can't be happy in a relationship until you're happy single.
I mean,
Whoa!
yeah, true.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Bro, he's getting on the...
Good fact
Mahatma
there.
Gandhi told me that in a dream.
No,
That's a
but-
shame.
I-
Because we've all got crippling depression.
I heard something like that as well. It was like, why would you put like all your happiness into like one person when if they're going to leave you, then you're just going to be sad as shit after that's all gone.
I mean,
And
What's the point in that?
I feel like it's
And it's
at our age. There's no point, at least.
Oh,
Like,
Lil Uzi Vert said
I
it
don't
properly.
believe
He
there's any
said,
point.
"Love is fake."
Mm,
At our age, I feel like most people are just gonna get into like a 2-year, 3-year relationship. Something's gonna go wrong, and then it's
Yeah,
it's
just-
just
it
ended.
just-
yes, see, there's some people you think you find the one now, but then like you think
Yeah,
that
exactly.
you tied
You-
down forever.
Like the
so
thing,
like
is-
if that's you tied down
also
forever, you don't
thinking-
get to live your life.
yeah. I mean, I
That
feel
is
like
true.
It would be
the thing
sad
is-
though because you think they're the one.
Yeah,
And then you find
But
out
then
they're
in
not,
the
it
end,
fucks
they-
you up, innit?
Well, yeah,
Uh,
but then if you're going 17, you get your girlfriend and then like you do everything together, like, in and out, Whew! But like after that, when you
The
like,
hypocrisy.
if you get people like Josh and Freya from Sidemen and all that,
yeah.
Yeah.
they've been together for
They've-
like 10
9
years
I
now.
think. Yeah, 9,
10
10
years.
years.
9-10 years. So
Wait,
like
it's been a long
they
time.
got together like during
2010,
sixth
wasn't it?
form.
Yeah,
I
2010.
didn't know.
He's about
Yeah,
like
so
20.
like
Let me Google how
you
old.
kind of because he did a video the other day of them talk. Well, not the other day, but I saw it, and it was
Yeah.
of them saying about how they were
like
they were
yeah.
together and during sixth form and stuff. So to go from sixth form, which is our age now,
Yeah.
to like not be to never have been with anyone else, it's kind of like a whole chunk of your life.
Yeah. See,
I
yeah,
mean, if you're happy enough, then it's fine.
he's-
But
he's like 28 now. So if they've been together 10 years,
yeah,
he
so
went to
10 years
18,
ago, it was
He would've been 18.
Yeah, he was in sixth form.
I think it's also a valid
Yes, you-
point that there's no point in getting into anything early, especially if you're planning to go to uni. I mean, I know it's an ongoing
Oh, yeah,
joke,
definitely.
with me and not wanting to do anything until uni, but I just think
You don't want to be held
That
down
you
like that, is it?
careful.
Like,
yeah, exactly. You don't want to be
Did-
held down by anything. You wanna move on with your life. I just don't think there's any point.
see, that's my
especially
view of
when
it
you
as
go
well.
to uni.
Relationships, like, why put all your attention, time, and money into one person when
Yeah, no,
at the end of the day, you probably would never know if they are actually the one or going to stay with you.
yeah, no. Going
So-
into uni, I just thought like I want to make sure this like 2 years just making friends, like having fun. I thought I was
And-
gonna have loads of parties, but Corona kind of
And paying $9 for
Also,
proposals.
you did get invited to some. You just decided no. I wanna
Yeah,
sleep in my own
they were
bed.
too. They were too
How many
far
was
to
that? I
walk.
think I invited him to at least
I
3.
think that's,
Yeah,
I think that's
I
about
think it's free.
four or five.
No,
didn't
it's
come to?
free. It's free.
No. Oh
It-
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it was
free.
never mind.
It is free. But yeah, I thought that
New
there
Year's
was
didn't
gonna be
happen.
I thought there was going to be a lot of sessions this year, but Corona. So yeah,
Oh my, that's staying around forever though, isn't it? So you can't really
Yeah,
do much
no,
about that.
The thing is, like most people make their like friendships, their relationships around college, and because we've obviously had this not 2 year pandemic, but it feels
Near
like
1 year.
Yeah, literally it's only nearly 1 year. And it feels like two.
No, March it'll be a
March
year.
18th.
God, it
No,
feels
March
so long.
23rd we actually went into lockdown because that's my stepdad's birthday.
Yeah, but
We were
I
meant
just
we
think
meant to go out for them, but we actually didn't because of the lockdown.
I just
So
think
yeah,
we've lost so much time making, just friendships, relationships, like just fun moments,
oh yeah, definitely from all that shit. It's fucked though, but like
You know what? If they didn't eat those bloody bats,
those friggin' bats. Oh my god.
how do you even catch a bat? There's
mean,
no
Ozzy
meat on a bat
Osbourne did.
either. There's no meat
Ozzy
on a
Osbourne
bat.
did it, and nothing happened to him.
This is the
What?
weird.
Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne. He yagged on a bat. He didn't die.
Didn't he bite his head off or something?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
thought
a
it was
bit
a
of
rubber
bat's
bat.
head
apparently.
off.
He thought it was a rubber bat, but apparently it was just an unconscious bat, and he like yagged his head off.
Rubber
Like
bat.
it was on
My cat
stage.
caught a
and he
bat
thought-
once and then died.
But how the fuck did your cat find a fucking bat and jump and reach a bat as well?
I don't know. That's what I don't understand. But
See, this is
That was some stuff.
okay.
Yeah.
So I've got a question for Stuart. Why
gosh.
do you always go for girls that are like further away and like you may never meet them?
yeah.
The main reason for this, I don't have as much confidence as you think I do.
I-
So
I,
No, I
mainly,
suppose that's true.
I think it's
Mainly-
also
I guess
Further
when you're
away.
behind a camera, I think.
yeah.
you're much more confident behind. You definitely 100% on the phone. You're definitely more confident and stuff. This the main reason is for confidence. I feel like if they are like say miles away, I'll never see them in school. I'll never have that awkward interaction with them. But like,
And
there's-
today's
there's-
sponsor for this video is Yubo.
it'll be
I don't
10
know.
now for me because I'm 18.
it's
But don't you ever
yeah.
worry with
You can't be on Yubo. You're a paedophile.
Yeah, it'll make me illegal.
But don't you ever worry with like long distance, linking or whatever you want to call it?
linking.
That's
I hate that word. I
haven't
hate
heard that
that
word.
word.
Okay, long distance. I don't know what should we call it?
Relationship.
Talking.
Talking.
You're talking.
Yeah,
Just talking, yeah. Don't you ever worry that they're just gonna, just turn around and then just go, oh, you know what? There's a guy down the road. I'm just gonna go see him. Is that never in the back of your mind?
I mean, that kind of did happen in August, but
Yeah.
Wait,
so
what was the
that
question? What was the question? I was stroking my cat.
don't you ever don't you ever worry?
Go behind your back, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously,
or-
yeah.
I feel like that's something that everyone's
I
gonna
mean,
do though.
I mean, in any relationship,
I
that's
see.
always in like the back of your mind. But obviously, if it's like a loyal and trustful one, it won't be there as
Yeah.
prominently. But
Like
That's why I've got back problems because I'm so loyal. I've got to carry all this loyalty around.
Oh, I thought it was because we're both fat.
I thought it was
Well,
because
that
you were
too.
married.
It's also
You have
because I
legs,
fell
don't
off.
you?
I fell off a slide at Polton's Park once. That's the
And,
other
and you
reason.
fell off the goalpost at college.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
layers, don't you?
Yeah. I guess you feel better because you feel more free because you're not at home.
Yeah.
So
No, yeah, definitely. You're
you
not-
could do anything and they're not going to find out.
Yeah. I feel like that's
Yeah.
a major
True.
factor. So our next topic is going to be smoking problems.
I think we should
Does,
start
you
with
know what
you,
I mean?
Stuart. Stuart, we need to start with
Stuart,
you.
do you have an
'cause,
addiction?
I don't have any
You have an
smoking
addiction?
problems.
Since you
What are
turned 18, yeah. Okay, so it may not be smoking because it's a jewel, but like
Okay,
it's
yeah.
still
True.
you still
Yeah,
do
well,
it without
I was 18.
needing, without like
Well, no, I just
needing
find it
to.
pretty cool.
Does it help you? Does it calm you down or what?
To be honest, I actually use it on the way to work because work is
On the way
fucking
to
intense. Yeah, on the way to work, I use this because it obviously calms me down before getting actually into work. Starting getting.
Does
ready
yours
for all
have
that shit.
nicotine in, or is it just literally like
This one does, but because I got this one from Boots, the shop assistant.
big
she
up
actually got it
Boots
from Boots.
sponsor us, please?
Yeah, I got it from fucking Boots. I was
Oh.
getting some acne stuff. I was getting some acne stuff for my face.
Let's
And,
sponsor that as well.
and
What's the cream called?
Go on, what's it
Acne
called?
Side.
It was-
It's called Acne Side. Acne Side.
It's
you can
called
get from Boots.
Piles cream.
It's
We
called
get onto
Acne
that.
Side.
We get onto that later. Okay, piles is later on.
It's called Acne Side benzoyl peroxide.
yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good shit. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. I got this.
It's called
I got this
flowing.
from Boots, but the woman picked up the 9 milligram nicotine ones,
9 million.
and normally I do the 18 milligram nicotine ones, which apparently
Oh.
smoking a whole pod of them is like smoking a whole 20-pack of cigarettes. And I'm talking,
Done
That's
that.
not hard, is it,
We've-
Josh?
we've done that before. Okay, that isn't
we've done
hard.
that loads
We
of times.
could
We have
easily
done
smoke.
that loads of
We could
times.
easily smoke 40 in
could've
an
carried on.
hour.
Right.
You know.
I reckon, no. What are you on about? Why are you being so
I do not
lenient with it?
associate
We can do
with
that in half an
smokers.
hour. What are you on about?
Half an hour. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
But-
I could probably do a pack in about 20 minutes max. A
But
minute each one.
But
You
you
gotta
wouldn't
make
want
each
to. You wouldn't want to take a round from me, would you? After I've had one,
Oh
No.
no.
because it'd
Hmm.
be wet.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you always slobber all over them, don't you?
Yeah, you slobber. That's why we don't give you cigars anymore, because you're a slobberer.
You just
No,
get
you
spit
give
all
me
over.
them. You give me them, Josh. We walked to Waitrose the other day, and you gave me one.
That's true. We did walk to Waitrose talking about this podcast, and whilst we were there sitting with your two dogs, we decided to light up what was it, Carluccio Cigarello,
Yeah, we were
And,
sat at Hall and Wood House.
Hall & Wood, another sponsor of ours.
That
and-
is nice.
and yeah.
That's-
But our excuse, we have an excuse for smoking this. You know,
Well, then,
it's,
what was your
Josh,
excuse?
Also, yeah,
Josh, you can do your excuse.
My
Well,
excuse
seriously.
is I'm really stressed at the moment. I've got family crisis going on, and stress is really getting to me. So smoking relieves the pain.
That is true. We've got to pray for Philip, guys. Come on.
Yeah. Good
Um,
Yeah,
excuse.
He likes smiling at you, doesn't he? Shit.
and,
That's kinda scary.
and winking.
No, he never winked at me. He just smiled at me. But I mean, he's friendly, isn't he? I
You
guess.
just smile.
Anyway, what was
That's
I saying?
what,
I
that's
normally-
what that's what what's her name said.
Oh, jeez. You've got a big
Anyway, what
face
was I saying? I normally have like a cigarette or two on the normally just one on the way back from work. Again, normally work.
And college.
Not so much college because
Not
obviously
now.
It's not
Not
as
now, of course.
obviously
No,
not now,
but
yeah. We've got
no.
a crisis going on, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
yeah.
But no,
See,
normally
I my motto
it's
is
just stress, isn't it?
only for parties, you know.
But
But-
yeah, I think that's good.
But I did one on New Year's because like I literally just buried my gran a few hours before that, so I did one then. And then not buried, I mean cremated. And play the music, burn baby burn.
Burn.
And then yes, I did that then, and then I did that the other day with you. But like it's
Yeah.
literally just parties. Because I don't
Yeah,
like
but
it when it's not a special occasion when I'm not if I have to go home after, then there's no point because my hands and everything stink.
Oh yeah, that's the only
Whereas-
problem with smoking.
Yeah,
I feel
true.
it's just
If
Oh,
you
yeah.
stink, isn't it?
If it's a party
These
and
two-
you stay overnight, and then the next day it's gone really. So
Yeah, like the ring finger and index finger always stink of like
yeah.
fucking cow shit, isn't it? And it's disgusting.
Well, I
But
wouldn't
yeah,
know
like
that.
it's kind of the same with me, Toby. I normally do them obviously at parties or before, I mean,
Yeah.
after work. Sorry, because parties is just fun, isn't it? Get out.
Well, yeah,
have a
yeah,
couple
because
of civvies
it's not
with
like
your mates.
I do it like Josh used to do it like every day. You know?
You got addicted,
What did I
didn't
do
you?
every day? I
You
didn't
used to
smoke
do
every
it.
day.
Yes, you did.
Oh,
You got
okay.
addicted,
I might have
didn't
done it every day.
But now well, not now because we have no parties, but now it's not at all. But I'm not like
Mm.
addicted like you were. I don't have to have
Yeah.
one.
No, I didn't have to
It-
have one. I chose to have
it
one.
just it goes hand in hand with a beer.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing. I smoke
problem
cigars
with that,
because they last longer than cigarettes, but and they taste nicer. But that's that's it.
I mean, Josh loves his alcohol, doesn't he? I think you should start the Alcoholics Anonymous.
Oh, should
Oh,
we go on to
Alcoholics
Alcoholics Anonymous?
Yeah. Now
Yeah, I think.
there's smoking then. Yeah.
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 So,
we're going
fine,
on
yeah.
to alcohol. So,
let's
alright,
go on,
guys, what are we all drinking tonight?
I
Well-
forgot to get my drink.
Oh, you little
Oh, yeah.
pussy.
My
You know what?
beverage
I'm gonna go get
choice
it
is a
now. I'm gonna go get it
1664.
now.
Oh,
Ooh, a good
Kronenberg.
old
I like.
Kronenberg.
Well,
What are you drinking, Toby?
I have just finished my vodka, Coke. No, Coke, raspberry Pepsi. No,
Ah,
cherry
yeah.
Pepsi. Cherry. Ooh. I've just
Ooh, that
finished
sounds
that,
nice.
so I don't really feel like anything else to be honest at the moment.
So, yeah, I've just finished my second glass of wine. I'm already on my third. And I've
Yeah,
had
but
four.
I'm classy because I've got mine in my Waitrose bottle.
I've got mine in a wine glass.
Got mine in a tin.
Mine's in a pint glass. What have you got? Pint of wine.
Yeah.
Oh, good old Nessa.
Oh, all right, Nessa. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I
Stuart,
just said something outside, didn't he?
yeah. So, Stuart, should we talk about you and your alcoholic problem? And
Alcoholic problem?
yeah, and how you're an alcoholic.
No, I just discovered a new
Got
thing
it.
called Sauvignon Blanc. Let me tell you one. There's this one drink. I think it's Copperberg. I had it when I was up at my dad's. It's like a rosé thing. It tastes exactly like. Apple
You mean
juice.
the rosé? You mean the rosé Copperberg?
It's in like no, it's in a bottle, and it
Oh,
tastes like
you-
apple juice.
Are you not?
It
Because they do
literally
it. They
tastes like apple
they
juice.
they do gin, Copperberg
Oh.
gin. They do
No, it's not
rum.
gin.
They also do They do
It's cider.
Copperberg
It's cider.
rosé. Yeah, rosé. It's the rosé in a
Yeah.
in a
It's in a
tin,
bottle, yeah.
in a bottle or a can.
It's in a bottle. Wow.
You can get both.
Bottle or a bottle? What's
can
what
get- you
bottle?
can
Like
get
a
both.
wine bottle or?
No.
No, like
you
a
know,
little
cider,
No,
bottle.
like
normal
cider
cider.
bottle.
It might be Recordling or the other one that Andrew's just drinking now.
Yeah.
Cordling normally comes in cans, doesn't it?
No.
Yeah,
It comes
whatever.
in glass because my stepmother drinks it.
Oh.
No.
But no,
God.
no, yeah, it's like a rosé thing. It tastes exactly like apple juice, but it's got the same alcohol amount as like normal ciders. But when I tell you it tastes like
Yeah.
apple juice, you can't taste the alcohol. It is apple juice.
Are we going to talk about prom?
Yeah, I think we should.
Are you sure we're going
'Cause
to talk
that
about
was
prom?
disgusting.
Are we going to
Nothing
talk about
happened
how I was sick in a tent next to someone,
Yes. Yeah.
and then yeah, a girl,
Mm.
and that was pretty embarrassing because I was clearly I had been asleep. I woke up to be sick, and then she tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Well, you just sick?" And I just said yes and went back to sleep.
Oh my God.
And it was funny because we both went back to sleep, and then the next morning it
You-
stank so
yeah.
bad.
You both went home because obviously it was just around the corner. You both went home,
I
And
went
then we-
to sleep on the sofa.
and then you showered. You came back, and I looked
Still
at
had
your
vomit
shoes.
on the shoes.
There was a chunk of pizza or something on his shoe.
That's
still vomit on my shoes.
weren't you sick in a bin or something? And
What?
but it was a mesh bin.
No, that wasn't me.
No, Josh,
that-
I swear you were sick in Toby's bin.
Not my mesh bin. I think it wasn't my bin that you had. It was someone else's. It was like my mum and dad's. But
Wow.
that wasn't. He didn't even get anywhere near it because it was on the floor on its side,
Oh.
so nothing went in it.
I just
God.
went all over the floor. Yeah. I think the best was when I was sick in the bathroom. Do you remember that, Toby? And instead of going in the toilet, it went all over the magazines.
Oh yeah, it like chunks of his vomit went in down the side of the magazine. What happened though, Josh? Didn't you get the blame for something else?
Oh yeah, I got the blame the next morning for someone who had eaten a salad or something when they were getting the night before.
I had salad, the night before when I went up.
The night before, and I was blamed for being sick outside on the patio. It was
And do you
actually you.
Do you know why you got
Huh.
blamed? Because it's a thing you would do because you were sick and you're always sick.
And you know what you said? Oh, I'll be right. He'll hose it off.
It was outside on the patio. You literally opened the doors and there was carrots and there was like lettuce, tomatoes, everything sprayed across the floor. But can I just
Yeah.
say, Domino's, I hate you because you didn't come that night. I ordered them at like 1. I waited until 3 a.m. for it to come
Oh,
and they
God.
never came. I couldn't complain because their website was down for being fixed.
Oh. Did you get your money
So-
back?
No, I luckily, the reason why they probably didn't come at that time was because I was going to pay at the door.
Oh.
So they were like, "Nah, he's not paid, so let's just not do it."
Do you remember the excitement of
Yeah.
that night though? When I slept in the bathroom, and then the next morning I got up, out from the bathroom, went outside the door. I tried to unlock the door, and you had locked it for some reason. You think
Oh,
we were
yeah,
gonna get murdered? Or something.
I locked it. It's like a side door. Yeah, I locked
Yeah,
it.
you locked it. I wrestled to open it. Then I went upstairs to the upstairs toilet, had a piss in there, come back downstairs into the downstairs toilet, and went back to sleep.
So you went upstairs to the toilet to have a wee when you were already in toilet.
I was already in the toilet downstairs.
But I was sleeping on top of the dirty washing on the floor
Ah!
next to the washing machine.
Oh yeah,
It
Who
was
over
comfy,
that
but-
night? Was someone over that night?
Natalie.
Yeah, I believe it was.
She
Natalie, wasn't
stayed.
it?
She stayed because they had dominant motion would have been there as well.
Yeah,
big up
Motion,
Motion.
yeah.
But yeah. Other than that, Stuart, have you vomited? You vomited after doing something else, not alcohol.
Yeah, we didn't cover that. Why didn't we cover that in the
Oh.
smoking
Oh,
bit?
man.
We have to cover it now.
Okay, it can count because he was drinking that night. He drank
Yeah.
water. Okay. Yes. So Stuart, tell us what happened.
What was I saying? Yeah, I've definitely, obviously, done something and then been very sick after it. But that was purely because I was drinking alcohol with it. And No, I'm pretty sure I didn't have any food that day apart from like a bowl of Cocoa Pops in the morning.
Do you know why you didn't have any
And-
food? I don't like
What?
grilled cheese.
No, I don't.
You know,
He doesn't like grilled cheese.
grilled cheese is good.
No, I hate it. It's disgusting.
I went inside to
to
make some pizza, I believe.
You mean cheese?
Yeah.
What was that? Sorry.
Do you mean cheese on toast? Or
No.
It was an enchilada. Yeah,
Oh.
you know, just cheese. It goes on top and in the oven. No, I don't want it. So that's
Yeah.
why, if you had eaten something, you would have been a bit better.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, I stole a whole box of Ritz from Josh, and I was like,
Yeah,
yamming
that
them.
was the next morning, like early morning when you had the munchies.
The Ritz was the same night. The Ritz
Oh, was it the same night?
Yeah,
But
the
that
Ritz-
was when you had the munchies.
Yeah, definitely. I was yamming like a whole box of them,
Oh.
and then in the morning, I remember
If
having.
I
like,
do
5
that, I have violent poos.
We're getting on to that next, okay?
Yeah, we'll cover that later. Yeah,
Calm down, Toby. Calm down, Toby. Yeah, but no, in what was it? What was I thinking? In the morning, I had like 5 or 6 slices of pizza because you.
What about
it was on-
Belvita?
No, pizza.
Oh, okay.
Because it was like his
Someone
nan-
else ate the Belvita.
Oh yeah.
Your girlfriend.
Oh yeah, sure.
But no, it was. I
Girlfriend.
think it was mainly because after I'd done it, my mom actually said, she was like, if you're gonna do it, don't do it with alcohol because it sometimes fucks you up, doesn't it?
You also
Yeah.
told your mum it wasn't you. You also told her it was like me.
Yeah, definitely. No. I said it was someone else. I didn't say
He
names. I
said
just
it
said
was
someone
me.
else.
Yeah.
This is where he gets to not
Sorry.
coming.
If she
Yeah.
watches this, sorry, mum. But yeah, I
Do you-
just won't read.
Toby, do you
Sorry,
think
Mum,
that we
you're
should
a
talk about when we drank so much that we went to some party and we had to leave so in a rush because we had done something so awful?
Oh yeah, so I'll start off. So it's a party. We did NTS and all that. And we made some friends and foes.
It was a fancy dress party.
But basically,
Friends and
it was a
foes.
fancy dress. We'd already been to one party that someone different person that's their friend,
Yeah,
and that was
yeah.
fine. Yeah. So moving on to topic number 4. No can do. I need a poo.
why-
As
why
can
is
do.
this
So
a
what I
topic?
used to wipe my bum. So this topic
I'm worried. I'm
is
worried already.
about poo. My IBS, my irritable bowel syndrome, has not been my friend ever.
No, I don't
Um,
think it'll ever be your friend.
Apart from, it's been my friend once because I needed to go to the toilet a lot. And instead of using the secondary school toilets, my mum wrote me a note and in my planner, so I got to use the first aid toilets, which was very clean. So
Oh,
it
I
has
thought you
been
were
my
about to
friend.
say I thought you were about to say you skipped like PE or something or cross country.
No, I did
No,
that.
no, not that. It just meant I got to use a good toilet and not one with no toilet seat.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Or
no
toilet paper.
Yeah, no prison toilets.
Oh
Yeah.
no, yeah, they're like
But
tins.
I've had it for since year 5.
How
Year
did you,
4?
how
No,
did you
year,
get
year
discovered
5.
with it?
Yeah, fine.
Did you go to the
That's
doctor
pretty
one
long.
day and then
Yeah, doctors, and then first they thought it could be other stuff, so I did blood test, which is the bane of my life because I felt sick. But then it kind of just got diagnosed as IBS, and then since then I've been on 3 different types of medication. 2 of them sort of working. The first one was amazing. It didn't do much, but it meant my farts smell of mints. My penis smelled of
Ah.
mints. The only bad thing about it was it burnt coming out.
oh,
That was
no.
the worst. It was awful.
That
It
sounds
was painful.
painful.
It was. But yeah, so
I'm
Well,
assuming
it's
you guys
painful.
had those shit
it's just stress really, I guess, that makes it happen. But or some certain foods. So I try and avoid mushrooms and sweet corn, but
Okay.
some people still put it in my meals.
But the question, the real question is,
You
You
chose
tell
to
your
eat sweet corn
parents-
once.
You tell your parents not to put mushrooms in the food, and they just do it on purpose. So I'm on the toilet for an hour, longer than that.
But,
But, yeah.
what's it?
have you guys ever had one of those shits that are so intense that you've had to take your clothes off?
No.
All my shits are like that. All of them.
I
My
keep seeing
shits are
it on,
all so intense that my clothes are all off, sweating and
I keep-
everything.
I keep seeing it on TikTok and Instagram, and it's you reach rock bottom when you taking off all your clothes when you have.
Is it the picture of that? Oh no, because there's the one where you get out of the shower to have a poo, and it's the man sat on the toilet but really soapy.
I have had that problem before.
Yeah,
you
me
slide
too.
you slide off the toilet so
Oh
much.
my god, I fucking hate that. It's so
Oh,
annoying.
s-
You slide?
slidey
Yeah.
poos.
Quick
You
question
expect-
for you all.
Hmm?
Do you wipe sitting down or standing up?
Sitting down. Who the fuck
sitting
wipes standing
down.
up?
Sitting down.
I've heard-
It was just
I've heard
effort.
if you wipe when you
That's not
stand, if
even
you
a
wipe when you're
question.
standing up, it like closes together, and it's like trying to.
Can I
Like,
just say
scrape-
I do a bit of
scrape
both?
Nutella.
So obviously I start like sat down, but then
You do
towards
squat.
the end, no, towards the end I stand up. That is when I have to swap hands, which is,
We
Right.
said pants.
yeah. But yeah, it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
Gets it clean, I guess, sometimes.
We need to
Anyway,
do.
Didn't I hear a story as
Instagram.
well? Like you were on the toilet for like 4 or 5 hours, and like. It was,
oh
like, in
yeah,
the
my
morning or something.
birthday, my
Oh my
my
Christ, that was
17th
horrible.
birthday. Everyone wished me a happy birthday. I was in bed, had a Corona. The drink.
That I gave you.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I had just recovered from Corona. So then I had your drink, and I've not drank a Corona, like a whole bottle, since then, because that night I was up for like 4 to 6 hours pooing. And
But
it
I was
really-
on the phone to you that
Yeah,
constant,
yeah,
all that time.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
there to support-
It's
he was
not as bad
supporting
when
you.
you have someone to talk to about it, but while you're doing it, it's just that because obviously you get lonely when you're there. But
Oh,
a lot of the
definitely.
time, I'll just take a whole packet of the prescription, take a load of paracetamol. Normally it says do not take 4 or whatever, in one go, but I'd take 3.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
bad, man.
There's
You're trying to juice world on it, oh yeah.
And then a lot of the time when it's like that, I have to sit up sleeping. I can't
God.
lie down when I have it like badly.
Fucking hell.
I'll talk about when I've had it on many school trips. My bowels.
Oh,
First
God.
school trip was Spanish exchange, and it was on our way back, and people had gone through my iPad
Oh,
that I
no.
gave, and they were looking at some dodge.
Oh my God, no.
They went through my camera roll, and I was quite embarrassed because there's like a video of me farting on it.
Oh, God.
It's like so they found that, and because I was being nice to them, I I think it's my phone, my other phone, because I bought 2, because one girl had her phone stolen.
Yeah.
Stolen in Spain. So I gave her my spare phone and said you could use that. Obviously, it was still connected, so she could see everything.
Oh no.
So,
looked at all the
so they
photos.
saw the stuff on the phone of me farting and that. So when we got back to Bristol, we had to collect our suitcases. My stomach really hurt. I had to rush to the toilet. Another trip would be the Battlefields trip. I think one of the things I was told not to avoid was garlic, and in that baguette I made was garlic mayonnaise. So we were on the ferry, it was all fine, but it was when we got on the coach in France heading to Belgium, it got proper bad, like
Oh.
really. So we were trying to go to this place, and I was like, I really need a poo. So I had to get someone to ask the teachers when we were going to stop. And the start of the tour was at this medical center, which we would need for year 11. And I missed that because I was having a poo. So that's probably why I failed history. Yeah, so that's
A trip
one
that
of my
made you fail
others.
history.
What?
A trip that made you fail history.
Yeah, basically. So I guess that's just one of my many stories of IBS. It ruins your life because there's no cure and everything.
I think there's
No,
I
definitely.
think there's 2 discussions I kind of want to move into.
Yeah.
First one being Instagram questions that we've been given,
Yeah.
and
Oh
the
yeah, we've got
second
some
one,
questions from Josh.
the second one being leading on to something that happened in the last 2 weeks, the whole Lottie J drama. I think that could be
Ooh.
an
Of course,
interesting
yes.
topic.
Yeah,
um,
definitely.
We'll
course.
quickly go over it then, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
go on.
Yeah,
Lottie J, she is in
We'll
the
start with
year
that one
below us. She
very
has
successful artist.
she has
Have a couple
well,
songs.
she's not even that good,
I-
but
I think
she
some of them
replied to my
music has
DM
been-
once.
I think some
Well,
of the
slided
music
in
has
your
been
DMs,
pretty
not
good,
the other way
or, like,
around.
decent. Like
She used to be really good before she got the fame.
I'll give her credit where it's due. Her music was like, it wasn't any like kind of musically kind of cringe stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
it was a bit-
it was decently produced. It was.
Can
it was
I just
pretty
say
well
Yeah.
produced.
the music that she made looks like it should be on SoundCloud for B&M and Poundland to use.
God.
Because they do use fake music,
Do they?
and some of them do sound like her.
Oh,
But yeah, so she's
She said
obviously
the
got
N-word?
she's got 54k followers
yeah.
on Instagram.
Like how you know that
And-
off by heart, Toby.
On a TikTok live, which it wasn't hers, and she didn't know that her boyfriend was live. Her boyfriend's also a racist, by the way.
Oh yeah, I seen him on
She,
Instagram. Like,
she
so
said
he's
the
such a
N
prick.
word. She called him the N word. So
Yeah.
like, you know, people heard that,
Yeah.
and she made an apology video, but obviously everyone knew it was fake because she was reading off her phone. It's quite hypocritical as she made a song on
Yeah.
TikTok,
Mm.
put up the square and
I
everything
feel-
for
I
her
feel-
to not actually care.
I feel like it's a very
Yeah,
poor
definitely.
excuse.
She
Very
did
poor.
it for what her fans wanted to see. So,
Oh yeah,
but
definitely.
yeah. So Josh, did
She was
you
doing
want
it to try like clear her name, but like it would never have worked if it's not sincere or anything like that. If it's she's actually meant it and stuff, and you can tell that
Yeah.
she's meant it.
Of course.
Right,
So
right.
what's your
Moving on then.
opinion, Josh?
Moving on to the questions. Josh, you want to go first?
Oh yeah, Josh, you got the
Yeah.
questions?
Okay, so should we start off with
Start at the
Mr.
top,
John?
or
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
yeah,
start with
yeah,
let's start with a kid called John, and it says, "What made you decide to join the Conservative Party, and
Well,
was it
that's
a good
two.
idea?"
That's you guys. That's you guys, isn't it? You
So
two.
that's me
Well-
and Toby.
yeah.
And then me and Andrew will talk about
We'll
it
have
later.
your views later.
Yeah,
After.
Yeah.
So Josh, you can go first then.
So what made me decide to join the Conservative Party was mainly the learning of economic policies and the way our country is being run throughout the early childhood. of
Tony
us
Blair
all.
messed us up.
Yeah, Tony Blair should never have invaded Iraq, and
No.
I think if he didn't have done that, I think maybe
Didn't have done that.
I might have been a socialist at heart, but because of that and because of everything that makes this country great is capitalism and conservatism. That's
Yeah.
the main reason I support the Conservative Party.
I don't like
Yeah.
Labour. I don't like Jeremy Corbyn.
I
He's an
love Labour.
wrinkly man.
What's your views on it, Toby? Then, Toby, what's your
so
views on it?
as the Conservative Party, it's like my dad has always been, apart from when he was younger, because recently I found a poster he made saying "Don't let the Tories in." So I'll have to have words with him about that.
He definitely shook words with him.
But soon, my membership will be up to renew for my Conservative Party, and if everything goes back to normal, I'll be able to get pints in the Conservative Club for a pound.
Oh,
Yeah.
a pound.
My Conservative's already been renewed.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't wait.
Yeah, same.
Sure,
Cheap
what-
pints in the pub as well.
I'm kind of in the middle of Labour and Conservative, more towards Conservative because I feel like they're
Nah, you're
Actually-
Green Party.
Liberal Democrat, I heard.
Green Party to the week, definitely.
Isn't Green
Yeah,
Party the mid between Conservative and Labour? Or is that?
No, Green Party are more left than Labour.
They're
No, no,
Greta
no.
Thunberg.
They're more communist than Labour.
Let me explain.
Which one's the one in between?
Let me explain.
Lib Dems.
With them?
No, but let me explain though. I'm more
Yeah.
towards Conservative than Labour. So if I was ever to have to vote, I would vote Conservative because I feel like
Yeah.
everything, all their policies, all their stuff that they're coming up with, it can actually benefit the country in general. The economy, just the people in general, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The Labour side as well. I feel like the Labour side's helping more with the people of the country. Say, kind of more
So-
like races and stuff. See,
Social aspect of politics.
yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to kind of help
Andrew's
with more
just
social, help everyone get along. 'cause
Andrew
my
has no
views on it-
view.
My views on it is like once we all
I mean-
get
I mean,
along,
I do.
everyone, there's no racism, no nothing.
Anyway,
We can actually
Right.
advance as a country.
Right.
We can be,
Shut
Your
up.
country.
No one
Let's
cares
go to Andrew.
about your views.
I'm talking my views right now.
Right, anyway, yeah, Andrew, what did you have a view?
Josh had about like 3 minutes.
I mean, I feel like joining the
Yeah,
Conserv-
next.
I feel like the Conservative Party maybe a year or two ago would have probably been like a safe bet. But
Theresa May.
But I think recently, especially during COVID, like ours
Yeah,
just hasn't
but
been
can I just say, I know what you're
choices
gonna say.
that
I
are
know what you're
good.
gonna say about that, but first of all, this is new. I know we may have had it before, but this is new to our generation. Yeah,
Yes, totally.
yeah. So
100%.
he has basically got to go into this with nothing.
Blind.
Because we didn't have back then. They didn't have the technology and all this stuff that we have now. So it was much
definitely.
different. Whereas now
This is
he's
what-
got
yeah,
all
this is what I
he's
find
got all
annoying as well.
this. So people take it out on him. But who's to say that if Labour were in, they wouldn't do the same? I know they're saying
Yeah.
that they would do something different now, but that's probably after he's made his decisions and
I think-
people have made an uproar about it.
This is
I
this is
think-
what I find annoying about it as well. Is because Boris. This is like the first time he's ever
He's
had
doing
to
his
deal with
best.
something like this. He's doing his
Yeah.
best, but people are still
He
criticizing
had
him and shit like
COVID.
that. But
He
he's
literally
got-
recently has become a father again.
Yeah, exactly. But he's got to control the whole
He's
fucking
putting the country first.
He's putting
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
he's trying to control the whole fucking country, and people are being there like, oh, he's not done it well, he's not done this, he's
Yeah,
not done
yeah.
that. But it's like
You join the
also-
Facebook
also have-
lives.
he's
and
trying
they're
his
just
hardest,
awful.
mate. Come on.
You also have to remember that we get compared to other countries. New Zealand
Yeah,
is a normal
yeah.
comparative. New
Oh, yeah,
Zealand has
definitely.
5 million people. We have 68
Definitely, yeah.
million.
Yeah, exactly.
you-
They
Can I
say
just say
they've
something?
done this, but they're so small.
You
Can
know,
I just say
it's
something
not
about this?
comparable.
Can I
Yeah,
just
say
say
that's
something.
good.
This
So-
might link to the previous part, but apparently in Japan there are actually no there are some bars which don't allow English people in. But if England
yeah.
were to do
Yeah,
that, where
I
they
saw
won't
that on
allow
the,
Japan
the
people in,
yeah.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
would- that
We
would
would
be
be
fucked up.
racist. We would be completely
Exactly. The views on
And did you see the
shit like
video
that, it's
on
like
the
the first
Cybermen
world countries
channel,
will always
uh,
get criticised
where
for
he
it.
was talking English?
What was that? Sorry.
Did you see where he was talking English? He was talking English in that restaurant, and he goes, "Can you get out, or I'll fight you outside if you keep talking English in this
I mean-
restaurant."
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, I
It's fucked
yeah,
up.
yeah.
It's like,
I feel like
our
there are
third
some
world.
bars
I mean,
in
our
the
first
UK
world countries. Sorry, so
that
like
don't
America
allow.
and us, we get criticized on racism the most. But there are millions of countries, not millions, sorry, but hundreds or tens of countries out there that do it
Africa, not
way
America.
worse than us.
America.
Anyway.
Anyway,
Thanks,
let's
get to
John,
next
for that
question.
question. Next question,
What's the
I'll
next
choose this one. Have you found anything about yourself you didn't know during COVID?
Yep,
Yes.
Let's make this
Big up.
question quick, okay? Let's
Yeah.
make it quick one.
Yeah, quicker.
Um,
So Stuart
Personally, I
or
found out
Andrew,
that. Like,
either one.
I found out that like there's like more stuff inside me. If you know what I mean, there's like more push, more drive, more shit like that.
Your
You know, my
stepdad.
New Year's resolution. No. Let me think. Fuck it. No.
Is he inside you? Is he?
I had these like, for like
Yeah,
a whole
carry on,
week,
carry on,
for
carry
like a whole week of the two. I was doing these like home workouts, trying to better myself. Become
yeah.
fitter and
Bazinga?
just better person. But then when I
Yeah.
turned 18, I started smoking cigarettes. And fuck off.
Okay, Andrew, do you find anything?
It's not really about myself, but it's about other people. I feel like I've really understood how different people are over, social media. Because, obviously, we haven't been able to, talk to people in college. So I feel like knowing people over the phone instead of over person to person, I feel like a lot is very different.
Wait, can I change my answer? This is like, I've
Oh my
discussed that
God.
as well. It's like,
Oh, come on, Stuart.
no. Yeah, like you only live once, and there's only like one thing you can fucking do. Like, why
Yeah.
debate on it? Why be fucking negative on it? Just fucking
It's like
do it. What's the worst that's gonna happen?
we're doing this, It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Josh.
Anything can happen.
Josh, your turn.
So my one, something I found out about myself is that I'm a good gardener.
A good
Um,
gardener.
Yeah, I'm really good
Oh.
at gardening, and especially mowing the lawn. Those lines in the lawns, you don't get them anywhere else.
Yeah, you
I'm
do. It's
perfect for
around
it.
your waist.
That's also true. Yeah, that's also true. Being obese.
All right. Next question. You got one?
Should I go for
Uh,
one of the questions which isn't on the list, which was asked?
Yeah.
Do you love?
What is
Oh,
what is your biggest regret in life? That's one I've been asked.
Josh,
Ooh.
I'm going to start
Ooh.
with you because this is
Yeah, what's
sent
yours?
into Josh privately by a girl. So I think
Oh,
it's
right.
got
Okay.
I think it's got something to do with them both. So I think it was aimed at him
yeah.
and her.
Go on.
So I want you
Alright.
to explain
Okay.
what you think.
I want you. To explain.
I think my biggest regret is not saying the right thing at the right time, i.e., not asking certain people out. Not doing things when it should have been done.
Yeah.
Just taking too long. I regret it. That's the truth. I regret it. That is my
Definitely,
biggest
yeah.
regret.
Me,
Go
okay.
ahead,
I don't
Toby.
biggest regret. Biggest regret. I don't really have one. I don't
You don't?
regret anything.
He's
just
fucking
actually-
mental as it is.
Actually, things of like friends, old friends, I probably regret things that happen between. But like that's it. Really. Andrew, what's your biggest
Andrew,
regret?
yeah.
I think putting trust into people that I just shouldn't put trust in.
Yeah,
What is your
Stuart,
biggest regret?
Biggest regret, I think personally for me, it would be like not being as confident in anything that I do. Because in school, you know, like as a person, you would have seen me and think, oh no, yeah, he's all right. But like,
No,
at
I
work-
didn't.
in work and stuff, like say, like in a lesson, I'll be too scared to do something too well to be seen as a nerd, or to something like not as well.
Your
and to be seen
yeah,
as
like
fucking,
yeah.
like you know,
Dickhead.
low ground or something like that, if you know what I mean. I'm just too confident
Yeah.
and not enough confidence to talk to anyone really, just like have a small friendship group, which obviously at school it can be beneficial or negative to you. But personally, like again, like I said, it was mainly with like the lessons and stuff. I wasn't like as, you know, feeling as happy as I was.
Yeah.
Oh, hi there, Toby.
Yeah.
Feeling as happy as I was. So yeah,
I feel like
I feel
during
like that's as well
lockdown-
was when I was 16 as well. I started like hitting on the drugs. I wasn't as happy
Oh,
as I was,
God.
you know,
Yeah.
as back then as I
Right.
was. But now, obviously, I've got
One of the
that,
other
you know, I think I'm fucking
questions,
happy as shit.
moving on, is there any guests on the podcast, which we covered at the start? That yes,
Yeah.
We've
there will
got
be.
one coming up
and,
from the
yeah.
next one, but we can't reveal anything, can we?
Well,
I
we
mean-
will be having. Hopefully, we've got two in mind. You know, they've all
Yeah.
got special topics that we'll be talking about with them.
Yeah.
The next question I'd like to ask is
Yeah.
from Joe. If one type of
Mama?
animal chose to kill all humans, which species would the
Ooh.
biggest? Which species is the biggest threat?
I reckon.
I'm
it'd
gonna
be
say
something
with.
like,
I
I
would
reckon
say
it'd be something like monkeys or something.
dolphins.
Monkeys
I'd say
is really close.
dolphins.
You know what?
Dolphins are
Wait,
hella
wait, quick
smart.
fact. Wait, guys.
If
quick fact.
donkey,
Quick fact,
dolphins
no,
and
shut
monkeys
the
had
fuck up,
sex.
Toby. Shut the fuck up, Toby. Let me tell you a quick fact. You know, dolphins are the only other animals to have sex for pleasure than humans.
Wait,
Dolphins and humans are the only animals to have sex for pleasure.
Yeah, don't
So-
monkeys do that?
No, monkeys don't. They only
No,
do it to reproduce.
Yeah. Do they? Because I see them just mounting each other.
Well, they're probably doing it for the fucking fun of it, aren't they? You know, there's sex for fun. there's sex
Therefore,
for-
pleasure.
Anyway, I
But
don't
yeah, I think if a dolphin and a monkey had sex, I
yeah,
think
but they got their
make a
fucking
pretty,
like
pretty
vent
smart
system,
person.
don't they?
Exactly.
Uh,
Glory hole. Yeah.
well,
I
Andrew,
reckon it'd be like
I feel
monkeys
like
or something. I reckon it'd be monkeys.
I feel like it would be rhinos.
Rhinos.
I feel like either rhinos or monkeys.
Aren't they extinct?
Monkeys because.
I think I've got some ivory around here somewhere. Let's have a look.
What's that? I think either rhinos because they have
why are
thick
we
skin
laughing?
and they have big horns, or monkeys
Yeah.
because they would be able to like.
Are
the-
you
the-
thinking of Doctor Who?
What?
Are you thinking of Planet of the Apes?
No,
That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
you're
yeah.
all thinking of, isn't it?
He's thinking of Doctor Who. He's thinking of the rhinoceros people, the police.
Rhinos? Oh, the Jadoon.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
exactly.
of kangaroos.
I wasn't thinking.
I'm thinking monkeys because they're like the closest to
We've
humans.
had
aren't they?
your.
We've
Stuart,
had
we've had
monkeys.
it. No
We've done
one-
monkeys.
Yeah.
We're on
Who said monkeys?
kangaroos.
Who the fuck
Oh,
said monkeys?
Stop
I said monkey.
repeating yourself.
We're on
Oh, shut
kangaroos
up.
because they can punch and they can kick and they're
That's true,
deadly. They are.
Can I tell you another
Yeah,
fact?
well,
you know,
No.
in
No,
Australia,
Come on.
no.
No,
in
no, we're
Australia-
running out of time, Stuart.
in
We're running out
Australia,
of
they watch
Okay,
kangaroo
okay,
fights
okay.
and put money on it.
So thank you, Joe, for that question. This one is from Sam, who we're hopefully going to have as a guest, and his
Yes.
it's aimed at Josh, but we can all answer this. First mod for Dave, the Mighty Suzuki. So Dave is Josh's car, is what he
Josh,
named it.
yeah.
But for all of us,
Yeah,
I've got a
Dave.
car, Josh has got a car, the
Yeah.
other two don't. But if
Yeah.
you were to have a car, your first car, what mod would you do?
I think neon's
To it.
be quite cool. I feel like
Neon-
like
yeah.
or
What, underneath.
yeah, or like getting your rims changed like a really like
I think
I
new
like
rims
nice
would be
car.
pretty cool for
I
it,
feel
like
like-
you know, matte black.
yeah. I would go
Yeah.
black. I would either go black or
Matte black would be
neon.
cool.
Neon. Yeah.
See,
Josh,
neons
what would
can
you
be
give to
kind of
Dave?
hit and miss, can't they? With their
Yeah.
neons.
I was watching a TikTok and this guy's making all like whatever his most viewed comment is. No, yeah.
Oh, you're on
whichever.
about the micro guy.
Yeah.
He named it Boris.
Yeah. He
Yeah, I
named-
follow
he-
him now 'cause
he
he
na-
reminds
he-
me of Sam
he-
Jones.
He named his car Boris.
You're going to do that to your car, Josh? Then, yeah.
Oh no, my first mod's going to be the rear brake discs. I'm going to
Oh,
convert
God.
them from
That's a
drums
good
to
idea.
discs because
Ooh.
I think of all of them, That's the thing that needs to get done.
I just
And
feel
they're
like
better performing as well. They would be
Yeah.
way much better in icy conditions, all that stuff. So it's actually a beneficial mod for you.
I just
Yeah,
feel like
and
Okay.
hopefully it should lower the insurance.
I
so.
just feel like
Definitely,
if you had neon, that would be
Um,
like a brilliant party trick kind of.
Okay, so you said neon, you
Addition.
said blah blah blah. Josh said something else.
What did
Where are
you
you
say,
going to go with
Toby?
Toby?
your
Go for-
Clio? Where are you going to go?
Well,
Yeah, what are you
Charlotte
gonna
the
do?
Clio. I've already it's not modded, but what I did was I cut AstroTurf and made it as my footwell mats, and I've got
Yeah,
the little
That looks
kids.
pretty cool.
I've got the little kids play mat with the little buildings
looks
and the
fucking
road,
sick, I
and
love
I've got that in the back. So I've got that. I was going to get new seats, but I'm not bothered because I'm not going to have this car long. It's literally just a learner car when I pass, and then hopefully, because I've got my test books. But after that, if I have it for a year, then I'll get a new car.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah. So another comment is
Do you love no,
any new hobbies?
any new
Hobbies.
hobbies?
Have you got any new hobbies?
I actually
guess
had
during
a,
lockdown or
I started thinking of a musical instrument.
Joe
say,
Wicks.
Ooh,
the guitar. I started thinking of a musical instrument, say like the guitar or the piano, but I'd actually
Yes, I
have to
do know
start
them.
buying one.
Good friends of mine.
What was you saying?
Yeah, Josh.
What have I got? Any new
What the
hobbies?
Yeah,
I
alcohol.
wouldn't probably.
That's
Yeah,
always your hobby.
That's
smoking, alcohol, gardening, combined. Really, that's
I'd say
my
Gardening?
smoking.
Gardening? Are you
Smoking is your
fucking
new hobby.
50?
No. Smoking is your new hobby because you started it nearly a year ago. You started it. I got you into
Yeah.
the cigars on the 31st of January 20.
Yeah, that's
20.
very true. I would
So-
say smoking is my hobby, especially
So
cigars.
during 2020, you started smoking. So
Yeah,
yeah,
smoking cigars.
Andrew,
yeah.
have you got a new hobby?
I mean, not really. I mean, I've just been grinding out
You're
games.
fucking boring, man.
I've just
What about
yeah, I was
games?
just
Have you
thinking.
about games? Have you been getting into any new games or?
So I've
Yeah.
been playing the new Call of Duty, Cold War.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I've been grinding out for Dark Ether camo.
Ooh.
Shout out to people that understand what that is.
I do.
Nope.
But yeah, I kind of
Okay.
stopped playing that now
Well, I'm
'cause I
only asking for a
finished it.
hobby.
Yeah, I just play games still.
Have we already covered what your hobby is, Toby?
No,
or not?
I didn't get to say one because Stuart
No,
just
yeah.
talks about monkeys all the time.
Yeah,
Um,
so what's your
uh,
hobby?
I was on music.
I don't really have a hobby. It's literally same thing every day.
What about work? That,
me.
I would count your work as a hobby.
Yeah.
That's you count that as a hobby. I don't.
But
really
you started that
started
very
with it,
recently,
wasn't
and you know.
I started
you
in
started
May,
getting the
so
money up, you
eventually
started
it'll
getting
be a
your-
year.
P up. You start to become more independent on yourself,
Fair
haven't you?
peas. Yeah, but it's a job. It's nothing like,
I'd say that as a hobby though.
yes.
Like, next question.
Josh, what was the other question that you had received individually?
Hey, you want my other question? The
Yeah.
other question is, if you could go back in time, what would you change? And that's about our timelines. So what would you
Ooh,
change
that's a
about
good
our
question.
timelines? Yeah. I'm
What,
gonna
like,
say
I could
Andy.
change what
Andy can.
happened to you.
Well, yes, but would you
Oh,
change
okay,
yourself
okay.
from eating
all
the
four
way
of
you
us,
did,
all
which
four
led
of
to
us.
being fat? So, Andy, I'm gonna say Andy. You can start this one, and then we'll go to Toby, then Stuart, then me.
I would
I'm going last.
say
I want to go last.
Okay.
Okay, we'll swap places with you and Josh then.
Okay.
Okay,
that's fine,
Andy, just
that's
go.
fine.
I wanted to start my driving lessons earlier
Yeah.
Oh
I think
yeah,
you should
definitely
have.
same.
because
Yeah,
my
I agree.
birthday was back in
Because
April.
I'm the oldest
And
out
I've-
of all of us guys, aren't we?
And
And
you're
I'm
still not
closest to
driving.
driving.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I've only had one
Closest to
lesson, all
driving,
lockdown's fucked
Toby,
up.
me, Andy.
yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
That's the closest, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm the only
Toby
one that's
is.
actually had real driving lessons and driven my car. And,
Because like
I've only had
obviously,
and I know I have my theory. So yeah.
like
Although
obvi-
I passed the theory first.
Yeah. But I've also got a test booked. So
like
that's
obviously
true, you don't test
during lockdown you can't do driving lessons, but I feel like if I had done it during like summer, I feel like I would have a
Yeah.
car by now at least.
Oh yeah, definitely same
Or,
with me.
or
I
at
got a
lea-
car
or at
before
least
doing
be
any lessons.
close. Yeah,
Mm.
Oh no,
Well-
I had
So
done a
I-
few, but then I got a car.
yeah.
I got a car before lessons.
Yeah, but your
Yeah.
car's a shitbox and it's not even past its MOT.
Good old
think it has
days,
now.
isn't it?
So I'll go next. The one thing I would probably change is probably the eating habits. That's probably the one thing I'd change. So then I would be skinny, and then I would feel like I had more confidence because body confidence isn't probably my strong suit. So yeah, Stuart, what about you? You can go next. Let's keep it simple.
Well, I've got a lot, but I think mainly one thing is more personal for me would be getting along more with my stepdad, my family.
Yeah.
Obviously me, I don't get along with my stepdad, but I am trying definitely. But I wish in the
Better
past I
connections.
got it. Yeah, definitely. It would be more simple, more easier, flowing, everything. Yeah. David,
More
what about you?
understanding.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So-
thank you very much for
Brought us
listening.
into a bar. Yeah, thank you.
So
And
guys,
let's conclude on this. Thank you very much.
See you
Right.
guys
Until
later.
next time.
all right,
Bye.
see you guys.